time to leave, and this is my brother Chris, and we're back on S.O.A. Outdoors, viewing today the Pioneer,
Benjamin Pioneer. We're going to do some shooting. We're going to kind of go over the accessories that come with the airbow, give you guys some thoughts on my first impression, and just kind of go from there. So the first thing, this airbow, initially I thought it was going to be camo when it came. So when I opened the box and it was a camo, I went to a panic. But the box, it actually comes with a sticker too. So, you know, I put that on and I think it looks pretty good. Another thing is, you know, it comes with a scope, and this scope is calibrated. There's a calibration diagram in the manual for the airbow. So the scope that comes with the airbow has a calibration manual in the book that comes with the airbow. So it's got several fixed yardage points. I think they start at 35 and go up from there. As you can see, it comes with a quiver that mounts to the rail on top. It holds 3 arrows. The arrows that this thing shoots are 375 grains, and I put 100 grain field tips on it. So in total, shooting a 475 grain arrow, which packs a pretty big punch. That's a good weight. It's got a lot of energy behind it. Another thing about this gun weighs over 9 pounds, so when you pick it up, I mean, you can feel it. It's heavy, it feels solid. You can tell there's some quality with it. So the arrow speed is right around 450, which is pretty fast. Yeah, that's faster than crossbows. And you know, out to 50 yards, that's definitely.
I'm excited to see how it shoots as far as you know, field tested it with accuracy and power. You know,
yeah,
for pounds of energy.
Right. So prior to this video, I did some shooting. We both shot this thing, and it's got a pretty tight group even out to past 50 yards. The thing about it is if you're gonna hunt with this thing, just know you can definitely kill some big game with this. This is very practical for, you know, deer or bear, anything like that, out to about 50 yards. If you're gonna take the chance to shoot this airbow past 50 yards, you're definitely gonna want to play the duck, because it's kind of loud, and you know, at 450 feet per second, even though that's pretty quick, when you couple it with that noise that this gun produces, it's going to give the animal some time to react. So if you shoot past 50 yards, make sure you play the duck. Another thing, so when I first started shooting this, you can see the little slip knock that's on the back of the arrow. I had some issues with these coming off, so I took some glue, pulled them off and glued them on, and so far it's pretty much solved that issue. But other than that, this thing's ready to rock and roll right out of the box, and I'm super impressed with the innovation that comes along with a system like this. I've been shooting bows pretty much my whole life, since I was a little kid. The first bow I had was a tiny little bluish, greenish, pull-back, lightweight bow called a little Banshee. And since then, I pretty much fell in love with archery. You know, I've shot rifles and stuff my whole life too. And so for me, to merge the rifle platform but you still get the feel of archery from the arrow. It's incredible, and I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's a nice system.
Yeah. One more thing before we get to shooting this thing. So, the pump. The pump.
Yeah.
The pump is
You gotta be hitting the drum.
it's more affordable than a compressor or a reservoir tank, but this thing, it takes some determination. So if you can afford it, I would suggest going with the compressor because it'll save you a lot of time and sweat. All right, so we got our target out here. We're gonna move to range and take some shots. I think we're probably gonna set up the Crony.
Yeah, well, let's go with the Crony first, and from there we'll go with the accuracy testing.
All right.
Just kidding.
To shoot the Pioneer Airbow through Chronograph. We're gonna take a series of shots, 5 or 6. Data. So I want you guys to know that when we first tried this Chronograph, taking shots from pretty close to it, and we were getting false readings. So make sure you have some distance between you and the Chronograph. You can let your arrow do its thing. Right, there we go. Shot 1 at 3,000 PSI. The Chronograph is reading 440. So we'll see where it goes from there. Shot 2. We're still right below 3,000 PSI. The Crony's reading 468. So that's pretty high. Shot 4, this is 472. That's at 2,700 PSI. So this is a Delta McKenzie crossbow and compound bow target.
I mean, you can definitely see the accuracy right now with your shots.
Yeah, that's a pretty good group. They're stacked. I mean, this is only at maybe 20 yards, but we are punching right through this thing. So these things are hitting pretty hard. That shot looks better from the back.
That thing's vicious.
Shot 5, still pretty high. So we took 5 shots. The majority of them were over 450. We had 1 false reading. So we're going to take 5 more shots and see where it starts dropping. The tank in this thing was filled to 3,000 PSI right on the line.
472, 472, 474, 472, 472. Shots, consistency like that, at that beat per second, accuracy like that.
Drop. All right, shot 10, final shot. All right, Pioneer Airbow accuracy. We're about to see what kind of group we get at 40 yards. We're going to take 5 shots, and then I think we'll move out to about 50. See where we're at. All right, so that's our review on Benjamin Pioneer Airbow. We're sons of Adam Outdoors. And before we go, I just want to tell you guys, this thing is super fun. I love it. You love it?
Yeah, man, I can't wait to take this thing and go after some live game.
Yeah. Soon.
Yeah, real soon, because it's getting nice.
Yeah.
It's getting real nice out here.
Alright.
Well, if you guys like the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share these people. Spread the love here. We're just trying to get the great outdoors back into everything.
Tell your kids.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yes, bring up the youngins, the next generation of hunters. All right, until we see you next time. Shukran lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. See you again. S.O.A.
God bless you.